District 4. Thank you.
Thank you. And next up is Mr. Shinde V. You may have seen the V for mayor signs around. Mr. Shinde V.
Thank you. My name is Vishwajit Shinde. Otherwise, I go by V. I am a UCLA alumni, and I am not backed by any big businesses. I'm running for the District 4 because I want to make a genuine difference in the community. I think two things that someone needs to actually make a difference are, one is knowledge and two is a desire. There's some people who have the knowledge but no desire to do anything, and so nothing gets done. Others, they have a desire, but they don't have the educational background to make any practical change. But I have both, and I already have solutions for the homelessness, inspiring children, and also helping out our senior citizens. So you can always go on my website, find it on the official Hemet City Council website, and contact me anytime if you need anything. Thank you.
Thank you. V. You would pass that. And again, V, the question, what are your thoughts on the last budget, which was passed by 3 of the 5 council members, and what are your thoughts on Measure U safety funds and how they were utilized and affected?
Well, for those of you sitting at home giving a lot of heat to the City Council, I would like to remind you that it is a volunteer position and we do try our hardest to the best of our knowledge. And with that in mind, I have looked at the budget. I see that the city has done a good job of consolidating departments, of cutting costs where they need to be cut. As far as the Measure U funds, the Measure U funding was cut marginally. Around $6 to $7 million went to the police, and the rest of it went to the fire department. I do agree to those cuts because I think different policies should be adapted at different points in time. What worked for us a year or two ago may not work for us today, and I do fully agree with the budget that was recently passed by the council.
Thank you. And the question follows. Many early release prisoners, V, were brought to Hemet. What will you personally do to decrease our crime and homelessness issue that was further exacerbated by this early release decision? No, I was waiting.
So, I feel like we are a very reactive society. I think that we should be more preventive. I want to have mindfulness programs and job training in the community, including yoga at parks, especially for the prisoners who have problems with controlling their mind or whatever it may be. But we mustn't imprison people after the fact that they've committed a crime. We should make sure that crime does not happen in the first place by having programs in the community that allows people to a good psychology about them, to understand what goes into financial literacy, teaching them about bank loans, about credit, how to buy a house. And I already have volunteers, community volunteers, who are addressing these issues by volunteering and teaching underserved populations how to be happy and how to live a financially sound life.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
The question is that Hemet has had a hard time attracting lucrative and big-name businesses to invest here, and an even harder time inspiring them to stay here. Further, many small businesses give up before they can get through the rigorous challenges the city of Hemet imposes on small businesses trying to open their businesses here. What will you do to streamline this process and make it easier and more attractive to businesses, both large and small?
Thank you for the question. I don't think that businesses would need any inspiring if they're making money. And I think to increase the cash flow, the money going around in Hemet, we should increase our population. That only makes sense. The more people we have, the more money that's going around. There are some barriers to why we can't increase our population. One of those barriers is a stable water source. If we bring more people in, we have to make sure that we can give them water to drink, take showers, run the sink, whatever it is. So that's the number one. We need to figure out how we can get more water into Hemet. Number two is bringing more people into Hemet. We need to improve our public transport. One of the immediate short-term goals that seems feasible for the city is to at least make a Greyhound system. A lot of people go outside of Hemet to work, to Menifee and other places. People should have an easy way to get into Hemet. And On that, for a long-term goal, I think, as Mr. Prado had mentioned, 10, 20, 30 years from now, I don't think it's unreasonable for us to see a train station in Hemet. If we look at Menifee, first there was a lot of traffic, and that traffic turned into more developed roads. And after that, a bunch of shops just came out of nowhere. I see the same thing happening in Hemet. First there's more traffic, now we've redone the roads, and there's a variety of new businesses, Habit Burger Grill, Blaze Pizza, and in the future I do see a train station.
Excellent, thank you.